thank you, God. Hallelujah. For coming down, God, and saving our souls, oh God. Lord, we thank you right now. Lord, creating us a clean heart and renewing us a right spirit, God. And renewing us the spirit, Lord, to forgive, God. Hallelujah. I pray right now that you anoint me, God, and let me speak only the words that you will have me to speak. Send the kind of anointing, God, that will change the situation, oh God. The kind of anointing, God, that makes us run out here and ask somebody, Lord, come back into the household because you must be saved.
Yes,
God,
yes.
we thank you, Lord, for what you have done, what you will do, and what you shall do. It's all in the name of Jesus that we pray and say amen.
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 Hallelujah. I have the second saying that says, and he said to him, truly I say unto you today, you shall be with me in paradise. Luke 23. And I guess I titled this, Caught in the Middle of Mess and God's Manifestation. So as Jesus hung on the cross, the agony of his humanity and the reward of his divinity had him caught in the middle of a mess of people accusing him of things that he didn't even do. In the middle of mess of people calling him names that he was not. In the middle of mess of people saying that he did this, he said this. And if he said that he was the Son of God, why isn't he doing this? He was in the middle of mess.
Yes.
In God's manifestation. Jesus was a sinless, spotless vessel who was falsely accused, publicly humiliated, and forced to carry a heavy cross just so that we, who were sinful, blameful, and sinful, could have eternal life. We deserve death, but he came down so that we could live. Yeah. Hanging there and doing the pain that we would never know. We would never know the pain of hanging on the cross, being lashed 39 times, something being pierced in your side. We would never know that pain. Hearing the crowd shout lies and malicious attacks at you, but he never said among them words. Even though he was caught in the middle of trying to bear his cross so that he could eventually receive his crown, he never said anything. He was caught in the middle of the crowd annihilating him while God was trying to elevate him. Jesus knew that he was absolutely right smack dab in the middle of God's will, but he does not eliminate the fact that he was in some physical pain. He was feeling, even though he had the power just to speak healing to himself and save himself, he didn't do it. Being in the will of God, he did not erase the emotional pain that he was dealing with, seeing a few family members at the cross with him.
Come on, sis.
One had betrayed him, one had denied him, and the others who he mentored and taught, prayed for, interceded for, gave wisdom to, and shared intimate time with, was nowhere at the cross to support him. He was caught in the middle of some mess in God's manifestation. Have you ever been caught in the middle of some mess? Of the crowd's malicious attacks against you?
Come on.
Being in the middle of God's will, but you caught in the middle of somebody's mess. I'm not talking about the mess that you deserve. Things that you did. I'm talking about some mess that you didn't deserve. Amen? In the middle of a mess while you're waiting for God to elevate you. Come on. I am talking about some mess of some jealous people. Some power-hungry people. Some people that are agitated of who God created you to be. And you walking in God's will. Humbly yet boldly. Some jealous people who said, who does he think he is?
Come on. Speaking
who
this
does she think she is? Saying that God had told her to do this. God has told her to do that. The crowd's main goal was to crucify you. Not some mess that you deserve. I'm not talking about that. Some mess that you absolutely did not deserve. But they want to crucify you and bring up who you used to be. Not who you are. And who you shall be. Caught in the middle of some mess. Caught in the middle of two people who you never met before like Jesus did. One on your side saying, save yourself.
Come on.
Who do you think you are? If you are the king of the Jews, then save yourself. Then the other who never met you.
Come on.
Looking through God's eyes to see who you are. Caught in the middle of some mess. One person beside you is taunting you with accusations from the crowd. They're going along with the crowd because they're too busy and too self-centered to truly see you for who you really are. And what God has created you to be. But the person on the other side who just met you as well has seen God's glory over your life. seeing where God wants to take you, seeing God's purpose for your life.
Yes.
And they're advocating for you.
Yes.
They are fighting for you. They are speaking well to you. And they're saying, he doesn't deserve this. She doesn't deserve that. Caught in the middle of some mess in God's manifestation. Have you ever been suffering and caught and suffering, and God has always sent somebody to shut up the naysayers? Yeah. You don't have to say a mumbling word.
Come on,
because God will send somebody on one side to say, she's not that. He's not
Come on, God. Speak in this house, Lord. Say it, Lord.
Caught in the middle of some mess in God's manifestation. Someone who sees God in you while others loathe the God in you. They hate the God glow in you. The reason why Jesus said, oh yes, you're going to paradise with me today is because of the guy's faithfulness. When everyone else was fighting against him and was trying to annihilate him, the other guy said, you don't deserve this. He is this. He is God. He is the Messiah. He has a call. He has a purpose for his life. So Jesus saw that loyalty, that faithfulness, and said, today, you going with me to my elevated place with God. So my question is, and I'm going to leave you with today, have you ever been caught in the middle of some messiness of the crowd in God's divine manifestation? If so, what will you do? Will you take the baggage of the crowd and the naysayers with you who are trying to prove who you are and who you're not? Will you try to take the crowd with you to say, look what God has done for me? See what you said this, you said that, but I am this. Look at me. Or will you be like Jesus and take the faithful one and loyal one with you to your elevated place of paradise? What will you do when you're caught in the middle of mess in God's manifestation?
Amen. Amen.